Good morning. This is the Becoming Her series. We are working on becoming the best versions of ourselves, and I really wanted to record this moment because I think it's completely normal and completely okay to suddenly fall out of the process. You have set your goals, you have set the steps that you want to perform and to do in order to accomplish who you want to be. But I guess that this is just a reminder of life happens and you are human. I woke up feeling horrible this morning. I slept horrible. I woke up I don't know how many times during the night. My throat is just feeling super inflamed, and you know, it's this feeling, and it has been happening for several weeks now. The feeling of getting ill but not getting ill, and also getting better but not getting better. It's really horrible because it's really affecting my lifestyle right now. I'm not able to wake up early. I'm not able to go to the gym. I mean, I go like once a week. This morning I wanted to go to yoga and my body literally told me, where are you going? Like, where do you think you're going? So I was just like, I can't. I'm a mess right now. So it's completely okay if out of a sudden you're like, do I really know what I want to do with my life? I'm not feeling so good to go to the gym. I'm not feeling so good with the diet that I currently have, or the one that I have set for myself. I think this process of becoming the best version of yourself also comes with self-discovery, because as you try things out, you can discover things that you actually don't like and things that you actually want to try for yourself. So try not to get too stressed or anxious or overwhelmed about the fact that, okay, I started this journey in August, September, and now I'm just discovering that in fact these things I've been trying to become actually don't make me happy. This is also good. You don't have to become her in just 6 weeks or 6 months. You become her using as much time as you need, because each person is different and each process is different. So me right now, I set up a plan with my therapist of becoming her by February. Will I achieve that? I don't know, honestly, but I'm not stressed about it. I'm just accepting the fact that this might take a little bit longer than I wanted to, and just it's a process about learning how to listen to your body and accept that if you get ill, then maybe it's time to like slow down a little bit and rethink things. So this is what we're going to do in this episode. We're going to rethink things, reevaluate, and like recreate our path. But yeah, before we do that, sorry, I just need coffee. Before we do that, and this is also maybe a tip for you, whenever I feel like this, whenever I feel like I'm falling out of who I am or who I want to be, for sure the house is a complete mess. I don't know if you can relate to this, but for me it's the case. Whenever my house is a complete mess, I am a mess, and this is what's happening right now. So right now I have a massive headache. My house is, I've been already tidying up for a bit, and I was like, okay, maybe this is a sign for me to record this. So I want to clean the house. We had a Christmas dinner this past weekend, so obviously the house is a mess. We also have a terrace. People got out to smoke, and it was a little bit rainy, so the floor is like, you know, with sand everywhere. So this is not a good sign. Not a good sign. I'm wondering whether or not I should go to the doctor. I don't know. Okay, so this is the first thing that we have to do. Clean up the house and just like have a nice environment, because having a nice environment really helps you to feel less stressed and motivates you to do the next thing. Then I have a meeting. I have a meeting at 2:30. Right now it's 11:30. So I am thinking I also have to go and take my photo taken for my passport. My identity card and my passport are expired, and I have a flight to Spain on Monday. So I have talked with the Spanish consulate here, and they're going to give me a special permission for me to be able to travel, because I'm going for holidays, but also I have my appointment there to renew the identity card and the passport. So that's another thing that I have to do. I don't know if I will manage to make it before the meeting or I will have to go after the meeting. But yeah, let's just start with the house because it's getting You're my soul, my heart, my beautiful. You're my first, my last, my wonderful, and I just can't seem to get enough. It's because I love you most of all. We have changed, but not that much. Guess our memories are catching up. You're my soul, my heart, my beautiful. You're my first, my last, my one, and I just can't seem to get enough. It's because I love you most of all. You're my soul, my heart, my beautiful. You're my first, my last, my wonderful, and I just can't seem to get. Look how everything looks. My house is back to normal. I have a few laundries, but at least everything is clean. Okay, so I'm preparing myself another cup of coffee. So this is only the second one today, which is very good because one of my objectives was to reduce caffeine. So it's currently 1:40 and my meeting is at 2:30. So I think I'm going to do some yoga. I really feel like I need to move a little bit my body and just like let all the emotions flow and see how I'm doing with myself. So I'm gonna do a little yoga flow, have a shower, and if I still have time before the meeting, I will prepare some lunch and have the meeting. And then I will go to take my picture taken. And then we will see what we do. But maybe that's the moment where I finally sit down with you and tell you what are the different steps that we can do in order to reflect, evaluate, and also I will show you a few things that I got to motivate me through this process. Darling. How are you? I'm good. Very zen. I just did yoga. Ooh, nice. So apparently there is public transport strike. So at first I got a little bit, not mad, but like stressed because I don't have a lot of time in my hands and I have to do a lot of things. But then as soon as I catched my breath, I was like, okay, Finola, when was the last time that you just walked, got some fresh air and just be with yourself and enjoy a walk? And it has been since forever. So yeah, let's walk and enjoy it. Be present in the moment and not stressed about small things. Okay, so mission accomplished. I'm going to take advantage that I'm outside already to make a few grocery shopping. Oh my god. So, I ended buying a lot more than I intended to. But it's okay. Everything that I bought, we need. And I'm very proud of myself. There was a Christmas corner full of decorations and like cute mugs, and I was just like, you don't need this, Pinona. You're leaving in like a few days to Spain. You don't need any more Christmas decorations. Oh my god. I got some soup. Jorge and I are still feeling a little bit under the weather. It's very weird because he gets better and then I get worse. Then I get better and he gets worse. At the end of the day, none of us is getting better. We're just still sick. So yeah, I bought some soup and some healthy ingredients for a Christmas treat that I'm going to make, but this will not be part of this video. That will be part of Vlogmas. I think I'm gonna keep these things, just catch my breath, and I'm going to sit down on the sofa and we're going to have our chat. Oh my god, people here are so impatient with traffic lights. So at the end I decided to sit down here just because after finishing recording this, I do want to work a little bit more while Jorge gets dinner ready and we decide to stop the day and watch our TV show. So at the start of the video, I told you it was completely normal to stop working on yourself or feel overwhelmed or just get out of track. I think at this time of the year when the Christmas holidays is approaching, I think life can get very hectic, and of course this doesn't mean that it's the only time of the year that this happens. Probably depending on the life that you have, it can happen at any moment. That you just have to set your priority to something else and we get out of track. Something that you can start by is asking yourself a question. If you can live right now your dream life, what would that look like? It might take a lot of time to answer this, but I think this question can really help you into having a clear vision of what you want. The first thing that I like doing, just to make sure that in fact I have gotten out of track or I have stopped working on the habits that I want to because I'm just tired or focusing on another thing, the practice that I like to do is to do some self-reflection, just to make sure that I am still aligned with the goals that I set myself at the beginning of this challenge. So how I do this is to practice some meditation, some yoga, make sure that I'm in a very calm state and that I'm feeling okay, letting my thoughts and my feelings flow. And when this is happening, I sit down and I take a piece of paper and I consider my values, I consider the goals that I set for myself at the beginning of the challenge, and I just look at them. I look at what I have written down on that paper and I see how I feel. In this self-reflection practice, I also evaluate my current life situation. What is my situation with my job? What is my situation with the different relationships that I have? So my partner, my friends, my family. What is the situation that I have with my finances? Trying to put this on the paper and see how you feel and trying to understand why the current situation that you have going on is happening can really help you get a clear vision of what you want or what you need to do in order to solve or improve. Something that I also like to do is to consider my passions. I write down in a list the passions that I have and I see if anything of the goals that I set or the life situations that I have, like my career, is it aligned with my passions. Another thing that I do like to do a lot is to set an appointment with my therapist. So I know I have said before that I have a 6-month challenge of becoming her that I created with my therapist, but before, when we didn't create this, whenever I was feeling like anxious or overwhelmed or I didn't really know what was happening in my life or where I wanted to get, I just booked a session with him and we will do inner work and just like make sure we dig in deep and see what's happening, and not only what's happening but what is causing whatever it is happening in your life. The next step is to see how many goals you have set for yourself, and after seeing how many goals you have set for yourselves, make sure that you're not trying to do them all at once. I'm quite impulsive myself, and when I want things, I want them now. And sometimes when I start slowly, with my life reset and my goals, and I'll do this one, and when I finish this habit, I will continue to the next one. There's the moment where I get all caught up and I'm like trying to work on all of them at once, and this can also lead to a feeling of overwhelm and just not wanting to work anymore on yourself. What you can do is make a list of all the goals that you have for yourself and try to really just pick one, maximum 2 if they're like connected. And something that you can do is maybe put them by order of priority for you. So for me, a lot of the habits that I'm working on have to do with my morning routine. And this is just because I have done my morning routine so many times in the past. I know it works. I know it makes me happy, and it just makes my days so much better. So for me, it's a non-negotiable to wake up early and then have my vitamins. If you have been following me for a while, I think you know my morning routine. Have my vitamins, my probiotics, my immune shot, do some meditation, journal, then work out and do the rest to get ready for the day. I cannot do all at once out of a sudden. If I have fallen out of my routine and I haven't been practicing my routine for a very long time, if I try to do that the first day, sure, I will probably do it, but the next days I will feel so exhausted that I will break it again. So what I do is take baby steps. I take one. The most important for me is waking up early. So I just wake up early and I do nothing else. Maybe journaling, because it's an easy thing. It doesn't have a lot of energy involved. I take my vitamins. See, here's like a few habits that are connected, but I don't go to the gym. I don't try to put habits that require a lot of effort and energy at the same time. Once I am used to getting up early, then I move on to the next one, which is going to the gym, getting my workout done. The next thing that I want to suggest is help yourself do the things. So let's say, for instance, you want to journal more. If you get up, or at night, I don't know when you want to journal, but if you have your journal kept in your cupboard, there is a high risk that you will procrastinate that if you haven't yet built that habit of journaling every day. However, if you take your notebook and you put it in a place that you know that at certain time of the day you will see it for sure, and you put the pen on top of the notebook, just there, ready for you, easy, you increase the chances of you actually achieving that. If you want to have your vitamins every morning, take them out the night before of the cupboard and leave them in a place where you're going to see it for sure. Where is the place that you get water every morning? Put it there. Or if you're the kind of person that gets the coffee before the water, maybe put the vitamins where the coffee is. If you want to go to workout, get your outfit ready and put them in a place that you know you like, okay, it's here. I'm going to put them and I'm going to go to the gym. Or maybe something that helps me is knowing that if I cancel my workout class, I will get charged. It's not a crazy amount of money, but still, I'm trying to save as much as possible. So getting charged for not going to a class really hurts. There's another thing that I like doing, and this is, I think, serves several purposes, at least for me. First of all, it gets me really motivated and really excited about something that I want to work on, and also it helps me with the reflection of my life or the woman that I want to be, and just my right path. So I like putting my headphones, listening to some calm music. Sometimes it's like yoga music, and I go on Pinterest and I start browsing and I start just like experimenting. Okay, if I type businesswoman aesthetic, what do I see? And when I see those pictures, I try to see if I feel resonated or not with what I'm seeing. I put healthy, fit woman aesthetic. What's the other thing that I tried? Strong woman aesthetic. Elegant woman aesthetic. I just type a lot of different things. Generally, what I type has to do with the goals that I have set for myself. And when I type and I see what pictures pop out, I try to see to who I feel resonated, or if maybe I'm like, that doesn't really feel like a person that I want to be. I also want to suggest to journal and practice meditation. I don't know if this is already a part of the habits that you want to do in order to be the best version of yourself, but something that I think really helps, not only for mental health, but to get to know yourself and to know exactly what you want in your life, is to practice meditation and practice journaling. This brings you awareness of what is happening, how you're feeling, how you're doing, and what you want. So I really encourage you to do this. So apart from these tips, I just want to share a few things that I have gotten for myself in order to be better in this journey and improve and just increase my motivation. You don't have to buy this, but it's just an example of maybe bring you some value or some inspiration of what you can do to help you with your journey of becoming her. The first thing, I don't know anything about manifestation, and I have always thought that manifestation does not help, or it's just nonsense. But recently I watched several videos talking about manifestation, but like the science behind it. If you're interested, I can do a video about this, but for the sake of today's video, I will not. So because I want to learn as much as I can of manifestation, I got this book right here. So it's called Manifest Dive Deeper by Roxy Nafusi. I don't know if you have ever heard of her. And I really like this book because not only it explains everything that you need to know, but it comes with some exercises for you to practice, and I love exercise. So I really want to learn, manifestation. So as I understand it, and of course this is not like the, let's say, definition of manifestation, it's how I am understanding it since I have been researching a lot about it, is that manifestation really helps you to have the right mindset for you to achieve the things that you want in your life. So it's not you sitting there and being like, oh, I want a mansion and that's it, or oh, I want this life, and just like asking. No, it's not that. Manifesting is really having the right mindset for you to accomplish your goals and your dreams, but doing the actual work. And this book helps with inner healing and understanding how to do manifestation the right way. So this is something that I'm doing to help myself. I'm still in the beginning, very excited to continue, but yes. Also, another thing that I got from the brand Wild House paper, a notebook. It's called The Reset Guide, and it's really a guide to reset. This is not really like the type of life reset that I normally publish on my YouTube channel, and the work that we do in order to get ready for the new year is more of like an inner reset. So you look a lot into the past, into the present, into the future. You do a lot of reflection. It has journaling prompts. It dives really deep into your emotions, how you're feeling, how you're balancing. So it's really nice. It's a different type of reflection, a different type of reset. So I really like it, and I don't think I will ever write on it just because it's so pretty. And also it took forever for this to arrive, and I had to pay customs. And also I really want to help not only the planet but myself with saving, so I don't think I will ever write on it. I think I'll just have it as a guide, and whenever I want to do it, I'll just do it on my iPad or on another piece of paper. And then I've got this little pad for manifestation, and it has prompts and, you know, a little guide on how to manifest. And I think these ones I will use, except for the last one that I will keep as a template and put it in a cute frame or something. And finally, the last thing that I really invested in is, I don't know if you know who Shayla Quinn is. I have been following her for years now. I love her vibe. I love her tips, her podcast. I could listen to her talking for like every day. She has this program. It's quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. It's very expensive. But she has this program called the Yoga Inspired Life. And I really like it because it helps you to have like a clear vision of your purpose, to stop negative thoughts, to work on your limiting beliefs. I really loved it. And also it's it's yoga inspired, so it's really the mindset that I want to build, and also helping you have the mindset of a yogi while living in a city, which is my case, and just practice mindfulness and being present in the moment, and being kind to yourself and loving yourself. So yeah, and it also talks a little bit about manifestation. So yeah, basically I'm just doing a lot of work to work on my self-confidence, my motivation, and really focus on my passion. So yeah, I really wanted to share this with you. I really hope it helps. This is basically what I'm doing on Becoming Her. I'm still working on my routine. I'm still working on my fitness journey. Of course, it's not constant. It's more of like a roller coaster, and I think it's totally normal. It happens. I have a lot of work right now, so I think it's normal that sometimes we don't do exactly what we want, and accepting it is the first step, and then you move on and you see what you can do. So yeah, okay, I'm going to end the video here. Really hope that you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.